Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and like my video because it helps me out. Not that I'm doing this for the subscribes and all that. I'm actually doing this just for me. But anyways, I have a long overdue video. I'm like 2 weeks behind on this for the Eason Live Fit 12-week trainer phase 3. My first impression of it. So yeah, I'm actually just got done with week 2, even though I'm supposed to be on week 3. So yeah, life happens, and I had to take a little bit of a break, but then I hopped right into where, I was. When I did take my break, I had a really bad, it was bad, but weird episode of where my blood pressure dropped really low. I got a migraine, and it just was not fun, and it kept coming back. And then I had some other life things happen, and then the 4th of July. So yeah, here I am finally making the first impression video. So thank you for bearing with me. So my thoughts so far on phase 3 is that it is a lot different, in my opinion, from phase 2. You're doing a lot of active rest. You still take your 45-second rest in between your sets and everything, but before that you're either jump roping, you're doing mountain climbers, you're doing some sort of cardio. And in phase 2, there really wasn't any of that. So yeah, you're constantly active, and I'm burning double the calories that I was in phase 2. So there's that. We're also doing sprints on days that we actually have cardio. We're doing sprints, so 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And I was a little nervous at first because what I was doing before when I would run is I would run a lap, walk a lap, run a lap, walk a lap. There we go. I get so tongue-tied sometimes, but anyways. So I was kind of nervous on how I'd the 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, And I actually really like it, and it's helped me build up my stamina and everything. So yeah, overall my first impression is really good. I like it. I don't see myself wanting to do this style for the rest of all of my workouts, but I don't mind having it in there, especially to switch things up and to burn more calories. And I don't know, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the switch up, but I've decided to do these this phase 3 video separate because, let me give you the rundown on phase 3. For the first 2 weeks, you're doing these supersets with the running and all that, and it's great. The cardio in between your sets, or a part of your sets, I should say. But then the second half, you're doing circuits. You'll do something once, move on to the next without any breaks, take a 5-minute break. Well, 3 to 5 minute break, I do believe, and then you'll start it all over again. You'll do that 3 to 4 times. So I feel it wouldn't be fair for me to let's do a first impression here, and then it's completely different. At least in the first 2 phases, they were the weeks were similar. The first 2 weeks and the last 2 weeks of the phases were different, but not by much to where I felt I wasn't giving you an accurate, opinion of it. So I'm just gonna say this is my first impression / review of the first half of phase 3, and I still recommend the program. I don't see anything wrong with it. I've seen mixed reviews on it that yes, it is a complete program, but it's more you're working out for the aesthetics versus the strength. But I think that if you manipulate it correctly to meet your goals, then you can increase your strength. So I do feel a lot stronger. I feel more energized. I just overall feel really good. And like I said, I recommend the program. I'm doing great. My weight's still going down. My inches are going down. Everything. I'm doing really well. And I'm in a very good place mentally. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you probably just recently saw my post on there about just the mental transformation, where I was in March of this year. In the middle of March, I messaged my friend, and I was just I'm done. I need to make a change. I can't, like, I'm miserable. Like, I had so much positive going on in my life. Like, so many blessings happening to me, but yet I was miserable and weight just kept piling on. And if you know me, you knew me back in high school, middle school, whenever, or even, like, before kids, you know that I wasn't, like, I wasn't a big girl. I guess I struggled with my weight, but that was more of, like, a mental thing. Like, I struggled with it. I was, you know, trying to be, like, the skinniest of the skinny, even though I wasn't. I just was trying. Like, my focus was all kinds of whack. And I think that's what my major setback was. I was so focused on losing weight, losing the number so fast. And I did last year, at the beginning of last year, I was losing weight fast, but I was so miserable with, like, how my body was shaping. And this time, I'm not losing the weight as fast, but I'm loving how my body is looking. Like, it is looking shapely, things are lifting. I'm actually, like, getting my curves back. So I don't know. I really recommend this program. I think this is a great starting place. If you're new to weightlifting or you've been weightlifting for a while, like, I wouldn't say if, like, you're, you know, advanced, like, you're, like, the best of the best in weightlifting, this might not be the program for you. But I think if you're a beginner or you've been dabbling with weights, but you don't have a program yet, I think this is good, or just to switch things up and give you some different direction. I really think it develops a lot of those core techniques and just everything that you need to be successful. At least it's helped me. So I'm trying to think of anything else. Like, nothing else has really changed. Supplement wise, I'm pretty much doing the same thing I was before. I told you all about my, like, what I've changed diet wise, and that's pretty much still the same. Yeah, there's really no other updates besides the fact that I'm feeling more energized, I'm really happy, and I recommend this program still. And that phase 3, when you look at it when you're in phase 1 or even in phase 2, it looks really crazy, very intimidating, but just jump in feet first and give it your all every single time, and you will get the results that you want. You will get the outcome and you will love it. So yeah, I will be back probably in like 2 weeks. It might be a little bit longer because my schedule is very intense right now. I've taken on a little bit more than I did before, so, well, within my life, I should say. So I might have to, like, only work out 5 days a week, even though that this is a 6-day program. So I haven't figured it out just yet, but I'm hoping that I can finish in the next 2 weeks. If not, it'd be like 2.5 weeks. So stay tuned for my next video, and I will give, like, phase 3 update, and then that will probably also include the whole program review and update and, like, all my stats and everything. That's probably what it's going to include. I haven't officially decided if I was just going to do, like, okay, a phase 3 review to have that separate and make it like a 2-part type thing, phase 3 review in one video. I don't know. So just stay tuned. It'll be there. And thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up. I really, really appreciate it. I'm feeling stronger. I'm feeling more energized, like I said before. I'm just feeling really good mentally. I'm in such a good place right now. So yeah. Have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this. Bye.